Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Victoria Janelle. This video is going to be about behaviors, trends, and things I'm ditching in 2021. I analyze different aspects of my life and then I compose a list of things that are in my life that just don't benefit me. For example, there are actions that I do that have only hurt me, like self-deprecating behavior, to products that I no longer use because it just makes more sense not to buy them. I'm just spending more money purchasing them. So if you guys have your own list of things that you've created that you're ditching in 2021, leave a comment down below and let me know what that is. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I know you guys like my content so I can continue to make more. Second guessing myself. Sometimes I have a hard time pulling the trigger on important decisions that I need to make in my life, which has caused a lot of overthinking, and honestly, it just wastes a lot of time. Due to COVID, I was afraid of losing my job, which has caused me to just not want to spend money and not want to buy things. But I needed to buy things to furnish my apartment, and I just wasn't doing that, and I just wasn't happy because I'm a person who I am affected by my environment. If my apartment is dirty, I just don't feel good. It just makes me not want to do anything and I just don't feel productive. So for me, my environment just really affects my mood. So a change that I recently made is I've started buying things that help me move around the house that are more ergonomically friendly. For example, I just purchased a shoe rack that doubles as a bench. So instead of having to stand up uncomfortably to tie my shoe to leave and to put my shoes on and to take them off, I have a shoe rack that I can pull the shoe from and I can just sit there and put my shoes on the rack. I will be making an updated studio apartment tour, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't seen my current studio apartment tour, I will leave the link down below and you can watch it. Comparing yourself. So I recently started getting into the bad habit of comparing myself to people on social media, and it wasn't material things that I was comparing my life to. It was more of just the experiences that people were having online, on social media. Like I would look on Instagram and people would be traveling and I would be sitting at home in Chicago and it would be freezing cold, 30 degrees, and then you have like people on Instagram who are in Hawaii, and I realized that comparing myself just does not benefit me. It just wastes my time. It only made me more sad. So I decided to do something about it and become the person that I wanted to be that would allow me to have those same experiences that other people are having. If you're gonna compare yourself, you have to do it constructively. You have to see those things that you want, figure out a plan, and then go get it. Spending money on plastic bags. So I'm not sure if the bag tax is federal or by state or by city, but in Chicago, we have a 7-cent bag tax whenever we want to buy, whenever we go to the grocery store and we need bags, they make us pay for it. So instead of spending money, spending 7 cents per bag, I bring my own bags. I bought an insulated bag from Marshall's. I really like it because that's where I keep my perishable foods, and then I use my other reusable bags for the non-perishable food. This bag only cost me like $2 at Marshall's. So I know it's only 7 cents, but why not just save your money and not spend an extra 7 cents on something you don't have to? Just use reusable bags. Being bored. So there's no excuse for being bored. There are just so many hobbies and skills you can do even while COVID is here. People are spending money online more than ever. So there's just so many things you can do instead of sitting around lazy being bored. You can sell little knick-knack items like on Etsy, or even open a little Shopify shop. You can take online classes. Like if you're into acting, you don't even have to go in anymore to take the class. You can take online classes for acting. You can pretty much do any and everything online. If there's a skill you want to know, you can learn how to do it online. Saving for a rainy day. In 2020, we've all seen that the world can just shut down at moment's notice. People have lost their jobs, and it's hurt people who've only had one source of income. So in 2021, I'm going to stop saving for a rainy day. So yes, I do have a savings account. So every month I deposit an amount of money into a separate savings account. And then I have another account that is just money sitting there for spending. You should always keep your savings and then have some more money on the side that you're making investments in. Also have money set aside for like little small investments that can bring you multiple streams of income. In 2020, I started an Instagram niche page where I would post photos of a particular niche, and now that has about 5,000 followers. I've had several people reach out in regards to advertising on my page, and so that's a great way to make additional income. So I've been investing a little bit of money into taking out Google Ads to promote the page, but right now the page has also had a ton of organic growth. You have to spend a little bit of money in order to earn it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like me to make a video on that. Cheap furniture. So if you haven't seen this video by now, then go watch it now. The link will be in the bio, but I recently posted a minimalistic studio apartment tour. And so a lot of that furniture I bought in the beginning was really cheap, and so I had to recently replace it. Like my couch broke the first week I got it. The arm on it just literally cracked. Or the dining table that I had purchased, both of the chairs have just given out on me. And the point of this is, don't buy cheap furniture, buy something of quality, but just stray away from cheap furniture because you're just gonna have to replace it sooner and you're gonna end up spending more in the long run. Bottled water. I would buy bottled water. I was purchasing the Brita water filters that you would connect to your faucet. My original intention was to continue to buy those, but I just never got around to it. And so I had just been going to the store to buy a gallon of water. So typically I would buy 2 gallons that would last 2 to 3 days, and each gallon would cost about $1. And so that pretty much adds up, just constantly going to the store, taking time out of your day to go to the store to buy bottled water. It adds up, and it also just wastes your time. So my intentions are to buy those water filters that connect to my faucet. They only cost like $15 for 2. Each of those would last 2 to 3 months, so I'm already saving a ton of money. So in 2021, I am doing away with bottled water, unless it's like the convenience of just having bottled water where I'm going somewhere and I'm just taking a bottle of water with me, but that's not something that is going to be in my house any longer in 2021. So that's pretty much all of the things that I will be ditching in 2021. If you have things that I didn't mention that you're not bringing into 2021, leave a comment down below and let me know what those things are. If you guys leave comments, they can help me and other people who are just assessing their lives and looking on ways to improve it. I want to thank you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to subscribe and let me know what you've liked down in the comments below.